Good morning, everyone. We are the NVIDIA's team, and today we will present a comprehensive financial analysis of NVIDIA's financial year 2025 performance. I am Carol, your narrator, joined by Fahad, Emiliano, Alfred, and Rintaro, each covering a key segment of our analysis. Our goal is to show how NVIDIA has evolved from a graphic company into a global AI powerhouse. Our presentation is structured into six key parts. First, we will introduce NVIDIA's mission and provide an overview of its business. Then we will dive into its segments, products, followed by detailed revenue analysis. We will examine the balance sheet, cash flow, and finally conclude with NVIDIA's strategical transformation. Each section reveals how NVIDIA is shaping the future of computing. Since 1993, the American-born tech company NVIDIA is best known for inventing GPU, but its mission today is far broader: to accelerate computing and solve the world's most important challenges. It plays a vital role in gaming, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, automotive, and high performance research. This diverse footprint positions NVIDIA at the heart of AI revolution, enabling breakthrough in science, industry, and everyday life.
So here we have NVIDIA's business segments. NVIDIA operates through two main segments, compute and networking and graphics. The compute and networking segment is the company's main growth engine. It includes data center solutions, which brought in like $89 billion in fiscal year 2025, powered by demand for AI and cloud computing, of course. It also covers AI platforms for large language models, automotive chips for self driving systems, and networking technology for faster, more secure data flow. So, in short, this segment drives NVIDIA's future growth fueled by enterprise AI adoption and hyperscale cloud demand. On the other hand, the graphics segment is NVIDIA's traditional revenue source, with GeForce GPU for gaming, professional visualization for designers and engineers, and OEM products for system builders. While still profitable, it's now smaller compared to the rapidly growing compute segment. On the next slide, we have the segment comparison. Financially, fiscal year 2025 shows a major strategic shift. Out of $130.5 billion total revenue, compute and networking contributed 89% or like $116 billion, while graphics accounted for just like 11%, around like $14 billion. This clearly shows how NVIDIA has evolved from being mainly a gaming company to becoming a leader in AI and data center solutions. From a financial perspective, data centers now deliver the strongest growth and returns, and driven by massive AI acceleration and enterprise adoption.
Alfred here. Let's start with a quick revenue snapshot for fiscal year of 2025. NVIDIA reported 130.5 billion in total revenue for fiscal year of 2025, more than double of last year's 60.9 billion. Now look at the breakdown. The business is overwhelmingly driven by compute and networking, which delivered 116.2 billion, roughly 89% of total revenue, while graphics contributed 14.3 billion, about 11%. It's also helpful to think about the types of revenue, which is recurring revenue, such as data center contracts, enterprise AI services, and software subscriptions. This provides more predictable, high margin cash flow. Uh, then we have transactional revenue like consumers gaming GPUs, which remains important, but is more tied to product refresh cycles. the company's expanding software and cloud offerings are what makes the revenue base more recurring. Now let's tell the growth story behind those numbers. Here's the bar chart showing fiscal 2024 to 2025 revenue. The compute and network segment grew from about 47.4 billion to 116.2 billion, 145% segment increase. There are three main growth drivers that we have concluded. One is H100 and B100 GPUs. These are flagship AI accelerators with unprecedented performance. Then we have rapid expansion in AI research and development, and finally, cloud and enterprise AI adoption.
NVIDIA's total assets reached $111.6 billion in fiscal year 2025. Of this, $38.9 billion is in cash and investments, providing liquidity and flexibility. Intangible assets, including patents and acquisitions like Mellanox, represent $28.4 billion, and liabilities are relatively low at $32.3 billion, with long-term debt at just $9.7 billion. The asset-to-liability ratio of 3.46 to 1 reflects a strong financial foundation and conservative debt management. NVIDIA generated $64.1 billion in operating cash flow, up 241% from fiscal year 2024. This cash is reinvested into research and development, strategic acquisitions, and shareholder returns. For example, $18.3 billion went into future technologies, $7.5 billion into acquisitions, and $13.2 billion into dividends and share purchases. NVIDIA's enterprise model, built on long-term contracts and subscriptions, ensures consistent inflows and supports sustainable growth.
Finally, let's look at NVIDIA's strategic transformation. In the past, NVIDIA was mainly known as a graphic company focused on gaming, customer products, and hardware sales. But today, it has completely transformed into a leader of the AI revolution. That company is now enterprise focused, building the infrastructure that powered artificial intelligence worldwide. Financially, this transformation is clear. 89% of the total revenue now comes from compute and networking. Operating cash flow grows to $64.1 billion, which is a 240% increase compared to last year, and the asset ratio of 3.46 to 1 shows a very strong financial base. In short, NVIDIA has evolved from a gaming company into a backbone of the global AI ecosystem. Conclusion. To conclude, NVIDIA's financial analysis 2020 high results highlight the company redefining computing itself. Its strategic focus on AI, cloud, and enterprise services is creating a sustainable growth and long-term advantage. With strong financials, innovation products, and a clear mission, NVIDIA is not just participating in the AI revolution, it's leading it. Thank you for your attention. We are Team NVIDIA. Thank you.